A clip from Cate Blanchett's new film Tar just shoved a special number 2 pencil into the very heart of the Hollywood agenda machine. It was beautiful. It was a wonderful sight to see. The people have spoken. They are done with identity politics and propaganda. And Tinseltown is angry because they consider us all to be nothing more than mere product from their cookie cutter factory that they created. Just a flock of sheep that are supposed to bray and behave on command. But somewhere along the way, they forgot that out here, there's still lions that sharpen their teeth, hold their ground, and roar. Hollywood is finally waking up from its 6-year stupor after ideologically roofing themselves. Now comes the reality. They realize and are finally accepting that they can no longer make money off of temper tantrum television by catering to the pod people generation of insecure thumbsuckers. What's going on, everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. Thanksgiving's around the corner, and I wish you and yours the best time. It's been a glorious 2 weeks. We have Hollywood on the run. We're winning World War Woke. And the people sent a message loud and clear to the studio systems. That's why right now you have Amazon and Disney stock has cratered to its lowest level in years. Amazon just happens to be the very first public company that lost $1 trillion in value in 1 week. Now they're having to come to grips with the reality that get woke, go broke is a fact. And the cherry on top is that movie star Emily Blunt just sent the furry fourth wave radical feminist heads into a tailspin. It's the worst thing ever when you open a script and read the words, strong female lead, Blunt said. That makes me roll my eyes. I'm already out. Identity politics, regardless of what variety or flavor, always poisons the culture and always pollutes society at the same time that it condescends to the very same people that it's trying to highlight and lift up. That's how you know it's a con. That's how you know it's for matchstick men and it's a fraud, because all they use, these DEI policies of diversity, equity, inclusion, are just another mechanism for control and power, for you to give up your choice and hand it over to them to tell you how to live. Blunt had enough. She said, I'm done. She's the first star to stand up, but not the last. And what's glorious is over the last 48 hours, art imitated life. In the new movie Tar, Cate Blanchett plays a renowned orchestra conductor and composer whose unchecked ego leads to her ultimate downfall. But the movie isn't entirely unsympathetic to its monstrous heroine. In one scene, she holds a master class where her ideas about music collide with her students' woke identity politics. And the results are ugly.
You play really well. But nowadays, white, male, cis composers, just not my thing.
Don't be so eager to be offended. The narcissism of small differences leads to the most boring conformity.
You're a fucking bitch.
Just a few seconds of that clip, and you can see the charred remains of all the digital brains overheating on social media. Whether you're talking about virtue signalers or you're talking about the SJWs or the hot air NPCs, none of them could rebut the facts that Kate's character was sharing. Now, I've never seen the film, but even the meat popsicles who identify as unicorns, who always have an answer for everything, no matter how insane they sound, were stumped because they didn't have time to download their latest software patch to upgrade their programming with the right answer from their media masters and how to properly reply. So they only had two choices: rage or retreat. The scene shows Lydia Tarr teaching a Bach piece to her students. When she asks a student, Max, what he thinks of the piece, he replies, nowadays, white male cis composers, just not my thing. You know, if we could all x-ray the media's corruption of entertainment and see how it impregnated a generation of minds, I think we'd discover that they use nothing but guilt, envy, greed, jealousy, selfishness, self-entitled privilege, and a lot of narcissism to fuse together a poisonous prescription that would cater specifically to the pathetically weak-willed and weak-minded people that are lost in the wilderness of life, owes me everything.
And you are a robot. I mean, unfortunately, the architect of your soul appears to be social media.
A robot of social media. That is perfectly stated. But that's exactly what social media companies wanted. They got together with Hollywood and the mainstream media, and they invented a drug that would replace a strong culture and a healthy family. But see, this drug, it's not based on pharmacology or natural medicine. It is a psychological compound that's supposed to electrify the soul so we could ignore reality, paralyze the mind with fear so it could create people that could selfishly hurt anyone and do anything in order to achieve what they wanted, all blended together with pure 100% unadulterated and uncut pride that justified any and all actions. University of Oxford academics recently complained that Western sheet music is tainted by its colonial past and would be a slap in the face for some students as it has complicity in white supremacy. Last year, renowned composer Bright Sheng was removed from his University of Michigan class for showing the 1965 movie Othello, in which Laurence Olivier wore blackface makeup. And voila, that's how Tinseltown manufactures new meat suit machines to be programmed to bark on command for rewards. You want to go attack the country? Twitter's going to give you a few likes and shares. You divide family and friends, you're going to have TikTokers with Tourette's, and we're going to copy you all over the world and then fill your dashboard with emojis. But what happens when a daughter wants to attack her father at a funeral, the man who gave her everything in life and then has secured her future forevermore after his death? Well, Hollywood's going to give you a parade, 15 minutes of fame, just for spewing some venom.
But Dad, please know that while I am grateful and highly aware of all that you've given this family, I still don't miss you. I miss being able to hope and wish that one day you turn a corner and see the world from my perspective. I miss the idea that one day you might help me fight for the things that matter. I missed my fantasy of you. Because when you died, it solidified the fact that you'll never be what you could have been, but only what you are. And what you are is a racist, misogynistic, xenophobic, Trump-loving, cis-straight white man. That is all you will ever be to me. And Dad, before you tell me to respect the dead, please remember that you disrespected and disregarded the lives and deaths of entire communities of people with your ideology. You told me to never back down, so I won't. You know for a fact that even against you, I'm not afraid to share my peace. You are everything I aspire not to be, and I refuse to stand up here and sing the praises of a man who was the paradigm of white supremacy. So I'll take your racist mindset, I'll take your money, and I'll take your advice. And I swear to God I will make this world a better place. Not at all because of you, but in exact opposition to you.
Now, that's exactly the type of person that Cate Blanchett's character is talking about. That's Samantha Ross. That's the daughter of Doug Ross, a billionaire who died in August of cancer at the age of 78. Now, think about that. This is a man, by all my research, and obviously none of us knows what went on at home, but by everything publicly available, he gave her everything that upper crust elite society could offer. You're talking about mansions, cars, jets. She had the entire Paris Hilton lifestyle. But here she is. In order to score internet points, she's putting the man down on the day he's being put 6 feet into the ground. And those are the types of human beings Hollywood wants to create. That's why Hollywood, they don't create boxes so they can check them off. They create them so they can lock people in. We have millions of people whose minds are locked in an iron cage that we have to free and open up. So, how do we do that? You get out there, you lead by example, and you let them hear you roar. We never bow down. We never bend the knee. Firmly, defiant. Step up, stand tall, and get busy living your best life now, always forward.